Thank you for being with us this evening. I'm Terry Brewer.
And I'm Lynn Brooks. The threat of severe weather is sweeping its way into Alabama, and Alabama's home team keeping a very close eye on the situation.
Chief Meteorologist Richard Scott is up first tonight with the latest. Richard, how is this event shaping up so far?
Yeah, Lynn and Terry, things are okay right now. It's very warm outside. It's very unstable. You can kind of feel it if you step out and about. 75 at Tuscaloosa, but again, no issues with severe weather over the next 10 hours. After that, some changes going to be likely. So already seeing some showers on radar, mainly over deep south Alabama, but the severe weather issues are still back over Arkansas, Oklahoma, and Texas. They will arrive later tonight. So we're talking midnight, some thunderstorms going to be possible. The severe weather risk mainly after midnight, damaging winds going to be widespread. We'll have more on the forecast, plus we'll talk about that 7-day planner that's coming up in weather, so stick around.
All right, thank you, Richard. And because of the threat of severe weather, Bibb County schools and Hale County schools have made a decision that they will delay the start of class by 3 hours tomorrow morning. Pickens County schools have announced faculty will report at 9 a.m., students will report at 10 a.m., Greene County Head Start will start at 9 a.m. Also, Fayette, Lamar, Bibb, Tuscaloosa, and Hale County Head Start will begin at 10 a.m.
Meteorologists aren't the only ones keeping a close eye on the weather, so are insurance companies. For example, State Farm Insurance says it already has staff on standby. State Farm says one way to ease the filing process is to make sure you have all your papers together and to update a list of your property regularly. They say it's just a good idea to be ready for bad weather all year long.
It's important, of course, to take steps really throughout the year. You don't want to wait until a severe weather event is about to occur. You want to take the appropriate steps throughout the year, like I said, keeping up with the purchases that you make and making sure that you have enough coverage to cover those purchases if you unfortunately lose your house or have severe damage to your home.
And he also says to always be aware of what is covered in your policy.
On your Health Watch, a new strain of norovirus has reached the U.S. from Australia, and it's being blamed for a record number of cases this winter. Despite the increased number of cases, health experts with the Alabama Department of Public Health say there's no reason for you to panic. Nursing Director Dr. Pamela Moody says the new strain of norovirus is not any more serious than one seen in the past, and there are no current reports of outbreaks here in Alabama. According to Moody, norovirus is what many people refer to as a stomach bug and can result in vomiting and diarrhea. Moody says although there's no reason to panic, the virus is very contagious, so do everything you can to prevent it.
It can be spread from vomit, diarrhea. Usually it can be found on inanimate objects, such as like the coffee pot, doorknobs, any surface. So you want to be very cautious. Wash your hands very often during the day.
Moody says there's no treatment for the norovirus, but with plenty of rest, fluids, and good nutrition, the virus should clear up in about 2 days. But if symptoms are prolonged or you become dehydrated, Moody says you should consult your doctor immediately. We now know more about the victim of a fatal crash who was found in a wrecked vehicle in Northport. Alabama State Troopers say 24-year-old Bronson Mueller of Northport was found inside a car Monday afternoon. The crash happened on Highway 171 off Highway 43. Troopers say the vehicle ran off the road and hit a tree. What caused the crash is still under investigation.
On your election watch, a state representative from the Tuscaloosa area is announcing his plans to go after another office. Republican State Representative John Merrill is running for Alabama Secretary of State. Merrill made the announcement this morning in Tuscaloosa. He represents District 62, which includes Tuscaloosa. Merrill is the former communications director for the Tuscaloosa County Schools and currently works as a branch manager for First Federal Bank. Merrill was elected state representative in 2010.
I offer myself to you today with this commitment. If you allow me to serve as your Secretary of State, I will ensure to you that I will do everything possible to take care of our election process, to ensure one person, one vote throughout the state, to make sure that all races, creeds, and colors are treated fairly and treated with the respect that they need to be treated with.
Incumbent Secretary of State Beth Chapman is serving her second term and by law cannot run in 2014.
On your Education Watch, a new way of learning is making its debut in Tuscaloosa. University Place Elementary School will become the world's first STEAM elementary school. STEAM is a program that focuses on science and technology through engineering and arts in mathematical elements. The founder of STEAM met with school leaders and parents Monday night to explain what the program has to offer. The principal at University Place says when you walk into a classroom working on STEAM projects, you can just feel the excitement.
Video games?
They can't wait to tackle the next project or to continue on as an extension with the project they're currently working on.
They're just excited to have something fun to do, and then when you point out what they're actually learning, it blows their mind and it makes them feel so smart.
The founder of STEAM would like to expand the program to other schools in Tuscaloosa. President Obama is talking about his new immigration policy.
The president said his reform plan includes smarter enforcement, a pathway to earn citizenship, and improvements in the legal immigration system to be a magnet for the brightest around the world. He made that announcement in Las Vegas today and says at one point in time we were all immigrants.
The Irish, who left behind a land of famine. The Germans, who fled persecution. The Scandinavians, who arrived eager to pioneer out west. The Polish, the Russians, the Italians, the Chinese, the Japanese, the West Indians, the huddled masses who came through Ellis Island on one coast and Angel Island on the other. Now, all those folks, before they were us, they were them.
Obama said for the first time in many years, Republicans and Democrats seem ready to tackle immigration issues together.